Hello, is by Akis again, and look, this time isn't a meme or a trash post, is a information on my precure team. Wait, you don't know about precure? Well, is a magical girl franchises with tokusatsu elements, in which season changes characters and motifs. And gacha that like precure, like me, they create their own fan-made series for sharing love or just for fun. Then I was like, hey, how about I do the same? Then I did it. My team is called Surreal Precure. The motif of Surreal Precure is for short creativity, and the explained long version is a team with stuff that's impossible to be in the main timeline. Only the villains keep being purple though. The official inspiration are Hugto Precure, Demon Girl Next Door, and Konosuba.
Wow, dreaming colors of rainbow and steampunk, Pokemon Legend, and Cadence Precure are my unofficial inspiration. And let me tell you, I beg you to watch these. They're legendary series.
Wait, you want to see that characters now? Okay, calm down, I'll talk about them already. First, we're gonna start with the leader of this whole squad. Konko, right? She's a 15-year-old girl, and the pink member of Surreal Precure. Konko is really good at sports, her favorite being karate. She doesn't like when people call her cute, since her difference is instead of being clumsy and girly like the other pink cures, she's hot-headed and tomboyish. Her alter ego when she transforms is the tomboy that's already pumped for action. Cure fearless. Her outfit clearly fits with her hot-headed personality, even her scar at her face. Cure fearless element is fire, and her weapon are actually two knives inside of her gloves. Her attack is Eternal Cross. She basically makes a burning X spinning and throw at her enemy. Now the design of the next cure, which is a blue one, was made by one of my friends, but whatever. Her name is Yuzuki Nakahara. She's a 12-year-old girl, and the blue member of Surreal Precure. Yuzuki is really good of being a scientist since she wants to be that when she grows up. She has a massive brute violence strength, that's why her difference is that she is full-time serious, that many of her classmates call her stoic. Speaking of serious, her alter ego is the guardian with no time for distractions. Pure mature. Don't get fooled by her beautiful look, she can still kick your butt. Pure Mature's abilities is the thunder element, her very own arrow thingy, and she can fly with the help of her wings. Her attack is Sky Arrow, where she flies and throws her arrow, but it gets electrics, and that's why her element is thunder, I guess. Let's move on to the next cure. Her name is Nana Mizuki. She's a 11-year-old girl, and she's the yellow member of Surreal Precure. She's actually a fairy from a planet that got destroyed. Nana is always interested from stuff that has to do with heroes, and not just pretty cures. Her difference is that she's not a extra cure like Pekurin and Mafuran. Her alter ego is the angel that brings the future to present. Cure Vision. While being a fairy, she doesn't have wings because Cure Mature already has them, but at least she got rollerblades. Cure Vision's abilities is having a light element and able to see and changing the future with her eyes. Her attack is Luminous Crash, when she creates balls of lights by her aura and let them fall like some mini meteors. The final cure is a green, and a male one. His name's Akio Daijuk. He's a 16-year-old boy, and the green member of Surreal Precure. Akio wants to help people, but his parents gets worried if he gets hurt. He also gets confused when something unusual happens. His difference is he acts like a normal male and not acting feminine like Cure Infini.
Actually, I was gonna say that he's the first male Precure, but I realized that Cure Infinity exists in Hokuto, and yeah.
His alter ego is the warrior that never lets anyone behind. Cure Blade. Do you find a pretty cure that uses a sword? And not a wand? If you don't find, Looks like he is the first swordman Cure. Cure Blade's abilities is having a wind element and of course, his sword, like why not? His attack is called Windy Tornado, when he does a tornado with his sword and moves backwards, until he runs over and throws at the enemy. So yeah, these four, Konko, Yuzuki, Nana and Akio, are the members of Surreal Precure. If you think that this video is over, well no, because I forgot how the transformation for them, like since Precure is a magical girl franchise, of course it needs some transformation sequences. First, the item. Well, is these things, I call them, scanning phones. I took inspiration from Smile and Doki Doki's transformations devices of making these things. Second, the transformation phrase. The users that are these four teenagers, slide the hand on the phone, and then a robotic voice says,
"Welcome back, users."
Say thanks to Uberduck for giving this portal voice. If is a solo transformation, the robotic voice that came from the scanning phone will only say the user's actual name. And what about the transformation phrase? You will find out now. It is Precure, fusion power. And then they throw the phone to the air and the transformation starts. And since I'm a lazy noob, I cannot do a transformation scene, so kill me. Then they will say the roll call, but I already show that when I was introducing the characters, so I can pass to the team roll call, is the four missing pieces combined. Surreal Precure. Like it? No? Just me? Okay, I think I'm gonna cry on my bath. And that's all you need to know about Surreal Precure. If I confirmed one day to this being a actual gacha club series, I'll say the humor will be self-aware, and I'll choose a opening with a male singing. But anyway, I hope you like this idea. Play my small outro.
セブンイレブンいい気分